$5.5 billion. That is what it cost to build this, the most expensive stadium in human history. Home to two NFL teams, host of the Super Bowl, WrestleMania, Taylor Swift, soon the World Cup, the Olympics. But here is what nobody talks about. The Chargers cannot fill it. The Rams' attendance dropped 26,000 fans in 1 year, and visiting teams take it over. Just like Allegiant Stadium, we investigated whether Allegiant Stadium was a $2 billion mistake. Turns out there is an even bigger disaster just 270 miles away. This is the story of the billionaire who betrayed an entire city, the lawsuit that cost him nearly $800 million, why two NFL teams cannot succeed in the second largest city in America, and whether the most expensive stadium ever built was worth it. Stick around, because I will tell you about the moment NFL owners almost blocked this stadium and the design flaw that causes lightning delays despite a $5 billion roof. To understand this story, you need to understand Stan Kroenke. Stanley Kroenke is an American billionaire real estate magnate and sports team owner. He is married to Ann Walton Kroenke, daughter of Walmart company founder James Bud Walton. He married into one of the richest families in America. Dan Kroenke owns the Los Angeles Rams, the Denver Nuggets, the Colorado Avalanche, Arsenal Football Club in England. He is a collector of sports franchises, but the Rams, that is his crown jewel. The Rams played in Los Angeles from 1946 to 1994. Then owner Georgia Frontier moved them to her hometown St. Louis for 21 seasons. St. Louis had the Rams. They won a Super Bowl there in 2000, the greatest show on turf. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce. Tramdy in 2010, 2 years after Frontier's death, Kroenke exercised his right of first refusal to purchase the remaining interest in the Rams from her estate. St. Louis thought they had an owner. They were wrong. St. Louis offered Kroenke everything to keep the Rams. He rejected it all. Keep watching to find out how much his betrayal cost him. Also, I will reveal the design flaw that makes a $5.5 billion stadium vulnerable to weather delays. January 2015, Kroenke announces plans to build a stadium in Inglewood, California. St. Louis scrambles. They offer a new riverfront stadium, $1 billion in public funding, whatever he wants. Kroenke does not even respond. Instead, he submits a 29-page application to the NFL, and in it he trashes St. Louis, calls it a declining city, questions its economic future, says the region cannot support an NFL team. Beyond losing an NFL team, St. Louis residents were incensed. This was not just business, this was personal. Panja, January 12, 2016. NFL owners meet in Houston. 3 relocation proposals. MD Rams to Los Angeles. Kroenke's Inglewood project. Chargers and Raiders to Carson, California joint stadium. Chargers to Los Angeles alone. Dems the vote 30-2. Rams to Los Angeles. Chargers get option to join them. Mark Davis and the Raiders left with nothing again. Remember that name. Mark Davis wanted Los Angeles. The NFL committee actually recommended the Raiders/Chargers Carson project over Kroenke's, but Kroenke had more money, more influence, and he got what he wanted. Davis ended up in Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium, and we know how that turned out. The site, Hollywood Park, a former horse racing track in Inglewood, California. November 17, 2016, construction begins. Initial estimate, $2.66 billion. already the most expensive stadium ever proposed. But by March 2018, internal NFL documents revealed the truth. The total cost had ballooned to $4.963 billion. May 2020, the NFL approves another $500 million in loans. Final cost, $5.5 billion. More than double the original estimate. The most expensive stadium in human history. For context, Allegiant Stadium, $2 billion. SoFi Stadium, $5.5 billion. SoFi cost nearly 3 Allegiant Stadiums. The construction was a marvel, constructed as a joint venture between Turner Construction and AECOM. 70,240 seats, expandable to 100,240 for major events. A 2.2 million pound Samsung video board, suspended from the roof directly over the field. A 1 million square foot canopy made of 302 ETFE panels, 46 of which can be opened for ventilation. It is not fully enclosed, it is an indoor-outdoor hybrid. Open sides, covered top. March 2020, COVID-19. The world shuts down, but construction continues. September 2020, after nearly 4 years and $5.5 billion, SoFi Stadium opens to an empty stadium. It is hard to imagine that the owners are not cursing their timing. Fans are not allowed to attend games in person. SoFi ownership cannot sell tickets until COVID concerns are down. The Rams and Chargers both play their first seasons at SoFi, to empty stands, artificial crowd noise, no atmosphere. $5.5 billion, and nobody can see it. But while Kroenke was building his palace in Los Angeles, St. Louis was preparing for war. St. Louis sued the city, the county, the regional sports authority, all of them. The allegations, the NFL and Kroenke violated the league's relocation guidelines. They misled St. Louis. They ignored a viable stadium proposal. For years, the case moved through courts. Discovery revealed damaging internal NFL communications. November 2021. With trial approaching, the NFL and Kroenke face a choice: go to trial and risk even bigger damages, or settle. Kroenke initially offered $100 million to settle. St. Louis rejected it. November 24th, 2021, the NFL and Rams owner Stan Kroenke will pay $790 million to settle the lawsuit filed by St. Louis interests over the team's relocation to Los Angeles. $790 million. Kroenke's personal share, $571 million. Let us do the math. Stadium construction, $5.5 billion. St. Louis settlement, $571 million personal share. Total Kroenke investment, over $6 billion. $6 billion invested before the stadium even proved it could work. Was it worth it?